If you were driving a diesel truck and suddenly lose power or the engine shuts down entirely, you might be dealing with a P0093 trouble code. This code indicates a fuel system large leak detected. Unlike a small drip, this means the engine computer has sensed a massive and sudden drop in fuel pressure in the high pressure section of the system. On modern diesel engines, like the ones in heavy-duty pickups, the fuel pressure is incredibly high, often ranging from 4,500 up to 30,000 psi. Because the pressure is so intense, the system relies on tight seals and perfect sensor data. When the computer sees this large drop, it goes into a fail-safe mode to protect the engine. This usually means it will stop the fuel injector pump and shut the engine off within about 1 minute. You will see the check engine light, and you likely won't be able to restart it immediately. This can be caused by a failed fuel injector, a leak in the common rail, a bad fuel pressure sensor, or even a plugged fuel filter that is restricting flow. Diagnosing this requires extreme caution because a high-pressure diesel leak can inject fuel right into your skin, which is very dangerous. Start with the engine off and look for obvious puddles of diesel under the truck or wet spots on the engine. Pull the dipstick and smell the oil. If the oil level is higher than normal and smells like raw diesel, you probably have an injector that failed in the open position. Do not run the engine if this happens, because the fuel will wash away the oil and destroy your bearing. Check your fuel filter, specifically when you last changed it, because a dirty filter can drop volume enough to trip this code. Also, inspect the electrical connector on the pressure sensor, because sometimes the sensor fails internally and pushes diesel up into the wiring. Since diesel repairs are expensive, check the Technical Service Bulletins, or TSBs, for your specific year and model. Manufacturers like Dodge and Chevy often have extended warranties on injectors, covering them for up to 7 years or 200,000 miles. If you cannot find an external leak and the oil smells fine, the issue might be internal to the pump or the pressure relief valve, and that usually requires professional tools to diagnose correctly.